E bora continuar Life is Strange Reunion, parte 2.
Hard to think about anything besides Chloe at the moment. But if I want to save her and everyone else, I need to start finding answers now. Where can I dig up more information on Abraxas? Maybe I can find someone to help me. I hope Yasmin forgives me for lying about Sophie. I could really use a friend on this president wall. Yasmin was far from perfect, but damn do I miss having her in charge. Finn's moved up in the world since his administrative assistant days. I'm guessing the university wouldn't pay for a new nameplate, so he made one himself. Classic Vin. What the hell? You towed my car?
You mispronounced. Thank you for saving my job, Finn. I owe you several drinks. Owen is furious that the demolition was held up. What do you think would happen if you found out you were there? Why were you there?
There is something strange going on. It's centered around the Abraxas house, and I think you know what it is.
Max, I don't have time for your sleuthing. Owen needs my help, the board is asking questions, and there goes my Saturday.
What has he gotten you mixed up in?
Nothing. The Abraxas house was irreparably damaged by the storm.
Didn't look that bad to me.
And Owen's Caledon 2.0 plans hinge on the future site of the Scientific Institute for Caledon. Unfortunately abbreviated, SICK. I know he's a dick, but he's an ambitious leader. And he's got the backing of the board. So, the house is coming down.
I saw the stay of demolition. According to the court, the house is staying right there.
And yet, come down it must. Either now, due to a miscommunication with the demolition company, or later, due to an expensive legal battle.
I don't understand. You are the president of Abraxas. Doesn't this bother you?
Of course it does. I want to keep Caledon weird. And I want to keep the Abraxas house in all of its haunted glory. But this is happening. All I can do is advocate. For Abraxas, you, and the arts in general, I'm doing my best. Now, are you gonna take my word for it? Or are you gonna keep asking me questions that I can't answer?
If you're working today, does that mean Owen is too?
Locked in there all morning. And no, you can't talk to him. I can't even get in there, and I've got 10 urgent messages for him.
If someone wanted to learn more about Abraxas, who should they talk to?
Oh, God. Are you part of Loretta's weird crusade?
I don't mean Abraxas any harm, but I have questions, and I know better than to ask you.
Listen. Don't bother talking to anyone. The secret society has been secretive since the 90s, but it wasn't always that way. All I'm saying.
I can see you're swamped. I'll leave you to it.
Stay out of trouble, please.
I don't think Vin has let all of his recent success get to his head. But it's hard to tell with him. When a slogan feels like a personal attack. Can I put my International Photography Award in here? Maybe it would get Owen to take me seriously. Abraxas is really going to war with the administration. Not sure who's winning. I hope Loretta learned something from her brush with disaster last night, but I doubt it. Good morning. Okay. Promise is a promise.
What happened last night was terrifying. I hope you're taking care of yourself.
Thank you. How are you doing?
Question 1. What is your connection to the Abraxas Society?
I don't have one. Some of my students are members, but I'm not.
Then why were you in their basement last night?
Abraxas is good at keeping secrets. I don't know if any of those secrets are dangerous, but I want to find out.
Question 2. Should students be concerned about an unchecked secret society running...
Loretta. My turn. How are you doing?
I'm coping, honestly. I think it would help me get some closure if I understood what happened last night.
I respect the need for closure. And for answers.
I swear, Max. There's something weird about this. Graxas is hiding something. Nobody's been able to take them on, ever. The Caledon Crier has been publishing for 60 years. You know what's in their archives? Puff pieces on how Abraxas throws the best parties. I've searched Abraxas and every other creepy occult word I could think of. Nothing of substance.
I'll make you a deal. In lieu of any more grilling, how about I find you some more search terms? Then we can pool our research.
I'll consider it.
Abraxas has a lot of secrets. It's time somebody cracked them. Vin adores Jack Parsons. I wonder if it's an Abraxas thing or a Vin thing. If a bunch of rowdy Abraxans start building a bonfire, it could get bad, fast. Learning through osmosis. Not a well-respected field, but the early research is promising. I always thought Abraxas was creepy, but at least it's the least creepy rooster-reptile hybrid.
Cabeça e corpo de galo? Basilisco? Cauda de cobra.
I always make conversation and bad rock puns when I see Gretchen. She just has sentimental value. Can you try bonfire?
A few Labor Day parties, a production of The Arsonists, and... Oh.
Look at the date. That's this weekend. Do they have an annual bonfire?
Ugh. They misspelled Abraxas. Amateurs.
I mean, it's a student newspaper. You're all amateurs.
Excuse you.
Try Jack Parsons.
One article. Already read this one. I told you. Puff pieces.
When I heard about Diamond,
I know. That's when I really started digging into Abraxas.
So, what do we know?
That Abraxas has been getting away with mayhem for decades. They could do anything to anyone, and we'd never know.
But the party wasn't on just any day. Is there something special about this weekend? I'll be right back.
Jack Parsons.
Vin adores Jack Parsons. I wonder if it's an Abraxas thing or a Vin thing. Maybon, that's it. But what is it? If a bunch of rowdy Abraxans start building a bonfire, it could get bad, fast. I always thought Abraxas was creepy, but at least it's the least creepy rooster-reptile hybrid. Okay, try Maybon.
Oh, here we go. A masked Maybon party? And look, it's the same weekend as the other article. They must be prepping for another one tonight. This is what we need. I just have to get my hands on a mask, and I could go anywhere, talk to anyone. Max?
There won't be a party. We need to talk to Vin and shut it down.
Hold on. Think about this. I'll post part 1 of my podcast tonight, then we'll go and ask people about it. They'll spill their guts.
No way. It's too risky.
Risky how? You're still not telling me something, aren't you? I told the police I was in that basement alone. Now you're stonewalling me?
Someone anonymously threatened the school. I can't get anyone to take it seriously, and I'm looking into it myself. That's the truth.
I knew there was something. Max, this party is how we find the truth. I'm out of leads. President Teller ignored my requests for a comment. Reggie says I'm crazy. Tonight is my last chance.
Okay. I have a responsibility to try and stop the party. But Abraxas has ways of getting around the authorities, so I don't know how much good it'll do. I know you want answers. I also know that if you go to the Abraxas house tonight, you'll be putting yourself in danger. Again. Promise me you won't do that.
I promise I will try to find the truth and not do anything stupid in the process. I'm sorry. That's the best I can do.
I could rewind and make Loretta forget the party is even happening. But is that a step too far?
Será que eu faço isso? Caramba, não sei o que fazer. Vou deixar.
Sorry, me again. Vin, you have to cancel the Maybon party.
He did. I told Reggie there wasn't a good backup spot to build a bonfire. It's canceled as of last...
Vin, I need that file from the archive by end of day.
Got it right here. Sir, about these messages...
They'll have to wait.
Vin looked like he wanted to chase Owen out of the room. Maybe I can push him over the edge. I should rewind and convince Vin to leave when Owen does.
Aloysius.
I can't believe Vin saddled his hedgehog with his own totally not embarrassing middle name. Vin and I are friends, but he won't just let me stroll into his boss's office. Sorry, me again. You need help getting Owen's attention? Loretta is planning to release her podcast about the demolition tonight. But maybe if Owen gives her the comment she's after, he can reduce the damage.
Holy shit. That will get his attention. And, oh god, make him supremely angry. Still, thank you.
Vin, I need that file from the archive by end of day.
Got it right here. Sir, I have to speak with you. Immediately.
Not now.
It's new information about that podcast.
Fine. Walk with me.
That should buy me enough time to search the office. Normally I wouldn't suspect Caledon's president of arson. But someone's about to burn down the building he wants to get rid of. Can I hate something that would make Moses happy? I think I can. Did he lose his key or something? Everyone keeps saying that the Abraxas house is badly damaged. But I didn't see anything wrong.
O comprador não demolirá a construção localizada na rua Fremont 3180, doravante denominada como Casa Graças, até o recebimento de uma ordem de demolição assinada do Tribunal de Câmara de Lakeport. A ordem supracitada está condicionada à visita de um engenheiro estrutural agendada para segunda-feira, 23 de setembro. Após a confirmação do engenheiro estrutural, doravante denominado como engenheiro, de que a construção se encontra em estado irrecuperável, a ordem de demolição poderá ser reenviada ao Tribunal da Câmara de Lakeport. Caso o relatório do engenheiro não aprove a demolição, a questão será encaminhada à Comissão Histórica de Lakeport para análise. Tais provisões foram acordadas pela Universidade Caledon e pela Comissão Histórica de Lakeport.
Nice, still logged in. Guess I'm due for a lucky break.
Reis, demolição, assunto caralho. Owen, que história é essa dos caras da minha equipe dizendo que você denunciou eles pra polícia de Lakeport? Eles vão ouvir bastante por não terem checado o porão, mas quem disse pra eles que a demolição tinha sido aprovada? Quem me garantiu? Olhando no espelho que os documentos legais estavam em dia e que tem que ser hoje à noite. Tem noção da merda que seria se os policiais tivessem achado os explosivos? Eu tive que esconder eles em uma lixeira, igual uma porra de um mafioso. Só aceitei esse contrato por um favor para Yasmin, mas chega, falei pra minha equipe recolher os equipamentos. Encontra outra pessoa para fazer seu trabalho sujo, e é melhor preparar seus advogados, seu merda. Stan King, Reis das Demolições, Nova Inglaterra. Só tem esse.
Owen's trying to seem more likable, so he outsources the job to a chatbot. This fucking guy.
Nova interface do Kelly. Senhor, o novo programa de chat por IA está pronto para análise. Já fiz o download dele no seu computador hoje de manhã. Como já disse, me preocupa um pouco usar a sua voz. Sei que estamos tentando lidar com as acusações de antipática e desagradável, mas mesmo em condições mais restritivas, um usuário poderia fazer você dizer praticamente qualquer coisa. Creio que você possa imaginar os possíveis problemas e dores de cabeça de relações públicas decorrentes disso. Me avise se tiver algum feedback para o desenvolvedor. Vim.
Oh, that doesn't sound like Owen at all.
De Yasmin para Owen. Assunto noite passada. Você está bem? Vamos discutir sua mensagem anterior após a reunião do conselho. Sugiro que você espaireça a cabeça antes disso, Yasmin. Acho que a verdadeira questão é como você conseguiu foder a sua relação com a filha a ponto de ela nem responder às suas ligações. Talvez você deva parar de tentar. Ou talvez eu deva oferecer uma vaga de professora para ela. Claramente ela é o verdadeiro talento da família. Ou estou recebendo ligações da empresa de demolição. O Stan está furioso e ameaçando me processar. O que aconteceu na casa Graças ontem à noite?
Hi, I'm Callie, your Caledon automated assistant. How can I help you today? The Abraxas Society was founded in 1962 by Gretchen Kostov. Originally known as the Caledon Women's Equality League, the group is open to all students in good academic standing.
Was worth a shot.
President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie Kagan, location, Central Quad.
Wait, he was just here.
Instructor Caulfield, your class size and inattention to grading have raised questions as to the efficacy of your course.
Wow, even the robot knows that Owen doesn't respect me. Breaking into his own files? That weird email to Yasmin? That wasn't Owen just now. Holy shit. Sophie. What was she doing in Owen's office? She asked Vin to get a file for her. She's up to something. Oh no.
Max? Are you, like, in there?
I need to get Vin away from the door.
Owen just said you've been trying to break into his office? I told him he's crazy. But he insisted I check, so I really hope no one is in. President Teller's office. Sir?
Vin, I need you to go get me something.
Max? Is that you? Fuck it. I'm coming in. Max? Are you, like, in there?
Caramba, como é que eu faço?
Owen just said you've been trying to break into his office? I told him he's crazy.
Everyone keeps saying that
But he
the
insisted I
Abraxas house is
check,
badly
so
damaged. But
I really
didn't
hope
see
no one is in
anything
there
wrong.
listening to me right now. Fuck it. Owen just said you've been trying to break into his office? I told him
Owen
he's
could work
crazy.
anywhere he wanted, but he came back to Caledon.
But he insisted I check.
I thought that was
so
Peraí, deixa eu tentar voltar
I
aqui.
really hope no one is in there listening to me right now.
Não dá.
Hi, I'm Callie, your... President Teller has his... Instructor Caulfield, your class size and inattention to grading have raised questions as to the...
Oh, that doesn't sound like Owen at all.
Tá.
Can I hate something that would make Moses happy? I think I can. Everyone keeps saying that the Abraxas house is badly damaged, but I didn't see anything wrong. No Vin, no problem. Like I was never even here. You want to play cat and mouse, Sophie? Let's play. Sophie could be anywhere by now. Knowing her, she probably stuck around to watch me squirm.
I need your assurance that our understanding still holds. This isn't just about Abraxas' future, Reggie. It's about yours, too.
Max, hey. I needed to ask you about yesterday's assignment. Do you have a minute? Sorry, President Teller, I really need to understand this whole, a negative space thing.
Why do I suspect you're not looking to talk photography?
Sorry, I just needed to get out of there.
Are you okay?
It's been a day. Owen's breathing down my neck, up to my ass in angry emails, and now Marlon says I'm acting crazy.
Why would he say that?
When I saw him this morning, he asked if he could borrow something important, and now he's saying he never even saw me. Stoner. He probably just lost it and he doesn't want to admit it. But it's extremely important for reasons that are extremely time-sensitive.
I can help you look for it if you...
No, sorry. I just need to take care of this by myself. It's fine. It's probably a whole stack if I'm down in the basement. I just need to get there early.
So the party is still at the Abraxas house. Good to know. What was that talk with you and Owen about? It sounded intense.
Nothing important. Just ensuring the success of Caledon 2.0. No pressure.
He said the two of you had an understanding?
Understanding? Who really understands anything these days? What does that word even mean, you know?
Reggie, I know there's a lot going on. Just be careful.
I always am. See you around, Max.
That was definitely Reggie. But what about the rest of the quad? When Sophie was impersonating Owen, she took a Caledon folder from Vin. That's my tell. Anyone with a Caledon folder could be Sophie. I need to check out each one I find.
Bom, essa foi uma visita produtiva ao gabinete do reitor. Eu preciso recapitular. Aqui estão as pessoas que estão escondendo o jogo com certeza. Regi tem que ter uma certa malandragem para ser presidente da Graças. Ele está escondendo alguma coisa, só não sei o que. Mas o Regi está trabalhando há meses para salvar a casa Graças. Por que ele ia querer que ela pegasse fogo? Vim saber mais do que transparece a filosofia de vida do Vin. Ele é um cara reservado, mas também é meu amigo. Ele é subordinado ao Owen, mas também ama a Graças. Será que o Vin está envolvido com alguma coisa ou está no meio do fogo cruzado? Lucas odeia Caledon. É encorajado pelo podcast dele, além de ser um cuzão. Não sei se o Lucas é capaz de atos violentos, mas eu definitivamente confio menos nele do que nos dois de cima. Quem mais? Aqui estão as pessoas que talvez estejam escondendo o jogo. Owen, qual é a dele? Ele tá obcecado pelo plano dele de transformar a Caledon num maldito paraíso tech. Ele incendiaria a casa Graças se ela fosse um estorvo para isso? Loreto, não acho que ela esteja envolvida. Com certeza não estava sabendo que a casa Graças ia ser demolida. Mas a marcha da Loreta recebeu esse nome por um motivo. Além do mais, é sempre bom presumir que a Loreta sabe mais do que deixa transparecer. Safi, a peça mais imprevisível de todas, está aí vagando pelo campus por motivos desconhecidos. Por que ela voltou agora? Por que ela está escondida, procurando informações, tentando me despistar? Preciso falar com ela.
The man has absolutely no hold on this guy. Safi was just shapeshifted as Owen. Maybe she didn't have time to change yet. I don't mean to interrupt.
Well, unless you want to help me liaise with the Abraxas alumni network, you are. Excuse me.
I can't just push Owen to talk. What if it's the real Owen? I need to rewind and regroup.
Encontre alguém para distrair Owen. Acho que esse cara aqui com as caixas de música.
Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas!
This guy doesn't seem like he'd mind pissing off the president.
Down with
Maybe I
President
can use
Teller!
that.
Save the Abraxas house! Down with President Teller! Save the Abraxas house!
President Teller's sitting in the quad over there. I'm not sure he can hear you.
I can do something about that. Thanks, lady.
I hope the power of protest is enough to get Owen away from that folder. The whole school feels about as stable as you do right now. He's unflappable. If I want to look inside that folder, I'll need to go big. I don't mean to interrupt.
Defend the students' right to self-govern! Save the Abraxas
What is it now?
Well, this certainly wasn't pulled from the archives. Must be the real Owen.
Reunião do Conselho, sábado, 13 horas. O incidente de ontem à noite foi infeliz e totalmente evitável. Foi resolvido de forma discreta, mas poderia ter sido catastrófico e exige ação imediata. Repassar o relatório da polícia, falha de comunicação com a equipe de demolição. Melhor momento para demolir a construção. Uma casa abandonada, sinistra, sempre atrairá atenção. É preciso agir rápido ou ela pode desabar em cima do próximo invasor. Lembrete, não estamos tentando fechar a Abraxas, mas a dissolução do grupo é sempre uma opção, caso ele continue interferindo. Tentativas do Red de envolver a rede de ex-alunos na mudança, mistas. Opções de realocação, poucas mansões vitorianas à venda, oferta de construção de uma nova casa. Mas os ex-alunos são uns merdinhas teimosos. Desviar para Caledon 2.0, compartilhar novos planos de arquitetura, mostrar o logo sem o slogan, pedir sugestões de slogan. A Yasmin vai gerar um consenso quanto à hora de olhar para o futuro, não esquecer. O aniversário da filha do Tom é na semana que vem, não gritar.
Reggie's gonna deal with it. Did you know he was an economics major before he met you and switched to visual arts? What a shame.
So you became the president of a liberal arts college, but you hate the arts. What's that about?
Contrary to the graffiti around campus, I'm not a heartless suit. For example, I'm something of a collector of Stieglitz prints.
You know, every millionaire I've ever met has a favorite artist that they love to name drop.
You've met many, have you? At your exhibitions and such? Because you rely on their patronage.
I did, before I came to Caledon, where I can build a career without catering to the richest common denominator. You really seem to have it out for the Abraxas Society.
Yes. Out there, I want to get rid of a damaged building and build some much-needed classroom space.
I have nothing against a new science building. But
Loretta Rice is tenacious in her pursuit of rumor and nonsense. All the more reason to demolish the house and move past the rumors once and for all.
Your plans to expand the campus are receiving a lot of pushback. Have you had any second thoughts?
Of course not. The situation in academia is dire. If we aren't aggressive in securing our future, we won't have one.
If you change Caledon beyond recognition, have you secured its future at all?
A question for philosophers and linguists who, despite my better judgment, still have majors here.
I'll let you get back to it.
Please.
Quem seria ela? Essa mulher é suspeita.
Still no sign of Sophie.
Save the Abraxas house!
I have to keep looking. Sophie saw my class. Maybe she'd shapeshift as one of my students to mess with me? Hey, Jeanette.
Oh, hey, Max. Fancy seeing you here.
Were you pleased with the photos you took in class?
Definitely. But I wanted to get a few more to choose from. I asked Reggie if he wanted to shoot together, but he said he had some pressing plans. Lame.
Doing some alfresco homework?
Oh, no, it's a personal project.
I'll leave you to it. See you in class.
Max, have you ever... I'm sort of thinking about applying to grad school.
For what?
Oh. I shouldn't have... Never mind.
Wait, Jeanette, I didn't...
It's cool, Max. I'll see you in class.
Down with President Keller!
Isso foi muito suspeito.
Down with President Keller!
Hey, Jeanette.
Oh, hey, Max. Fancy seeing you here.
I've been meaning to ask you, have you ever considered applying to grad school for photography?
Yes. Actually, I wanted to ask you about it, but I figured if you thought it was a good idea, you would have brought it up.
I only have a GED. You don't need grad school to be a professional photographer, but it's certainly an option.
Oh, right. You're self-taught. I always forget that. Most of the applications require an artist statement, so I've been working on one. Would you mind taking a look?
I'd love to.
Ugh, it sounds really pretentious.
Artist statements are just like that. You're right in the pocket.
Declaração artística. Quando peguei numa câmera pela primeira vez, eu fui tomada pelo desejo pelo desejo de capturar uma imagem da minha mãe dormindo em uma rede. Meus instintos artísticos foram tão fortes que quase derrubei a Kodak P880 no rosto dela. Quando acordou, ela pegou a câmera e me proibiu de pegar nela pelo resto das nossas férias. Eu aprendi uma lição valiosa: fotografia é permissão. Somos monitorados de um jeito ou outro. Sempre que pisamos em uma rua ou conectamos nossos dispositivos, podemos tirar fotos de pessoas com nossos celulares, relógios ou óculos, com ou sem consentimento, mas fotografar alguém é muito diferente de simplesmente tirar uma foto, embora possa parecer apenas questão de semântica. Fotografar alguém é perguntar a uma pessoa se pode tratá-la como uma obra de arte, não como uma mercadoria ou como um consumidor. O ato redefine a comunicação, introduz o lúdico e a espontaneidade e exige colaboração entre o fotógrafo e o modelo. Em um mundo assolado pela tecnologia que tende a isolar as pessoas, a fotografia permanece sendo a tecnologia que nos conecta.
I know it's a long shot, but I really love your
Raquel,
class, and some of these
meu
programs
Deus, eu
have
amo esse
financial
jogo,
aid,
também amo.
so-
What on earth
Recomendo,
do you have to
muito
lose
bom.
by applying?
Exactly.
Okay, let's meet after class on Tuesday. I'll do my own research on MFA programs, and we can touch base.
That would be amazing.
Hey, don't wait for other people to tell you that you're an artist. You are an artist, whether they see it or not.
Wow. Thanks, Max. I'm so lucky to have you as my mentor.
Don't start crying. Don't start crying.
Tá difícil achar a Saf.
Sophie knows all the English teachers. If she wanted to blend in, maybe she'd choose one of them? Sophie knows all the English teachers. If she wanted to blend in, maybe she'd choose one of them?
Eu joguei todas as franquias, mas não consegui comprar essa ainda. Vou zerar o jogo assistindo suas lives. Opa, valeu! Ah, mas eu recomendo você jogar assim. Sei lá, espera uma promoção. Nossa, esse jogo é muito bom.
Are we sure we want to do this? What if my husband finds out?
I already told my husband. He was excited until I told him he couldn't watch.
Oh, Max, can you give us a moment? We're discussing some plans.
They certainly seem distracted right now. Maybe I could sneak a peek? Okay, so they were talking about doing a presentation together. That makes way more sense than where my mind went.
Convenção Literária de Northeast. Proposta de conferência. Apresentadoras: Doutora Isabel Shin e Doutora Hatim Miha. Título de apresentação: Virginia Woolf estava certo, um quarto só seu, e a defesa da vida de solteira. Resumo da apresentação: Um quarto só seu, ensaio inovador de Virginia Woolf, foi publicado há quase um século. Mas quão longe nós chegamos enquanto mulheres escritoras? E o mais preocupante, chegamos lá mais rápido? Chegamos lá mais rápido se estivermos casadas? A doutora Shin e a doutora Miha abordarão as barreiras específicas para um sucesso que Woolf enfatizou em seu trabalho seminal e examinarão o último século de progresso feminista e os obstáculos genuínos que ameaçam esse progresso atualmente. Duração 45 minutos com uma sessão de perguntas de 15 minutos. Hate. Enviei um rascunho da apresentação por e-mail. Por que você não dá uma olhada em nós discutimos? Obrigada, Isobel.
Please tell me Sophie isn't with her mother right now. Or being her mother right now.
Max, you're out here. That's great.
Complaining about the new boss to the old boss?
And to think I used to complain about her. I didn't know how good I had it.
Nor does Owen. Once everything calms down, he'll be able to appreciate everything you're doing for him. Just give him time.
I know how she manipulates people with flattery, but it still works.
Is this an official graduate program performance review?
Officially? No. Unofficially, I could not be prouder or more honored that Vin is the first Regents Chair grant recipient of my tenure.
I never thought I'd make it to college, let alone business school. Caledon's given me so much. And yet, somehow I managed to give it even more in return.
This grant is set up to foster the next generation of Caledon leadership. There is no one more deserving.
Owen has a lot of big plans for the school. How is the board handling it?
The way they handle everything, by clutching their pearls. And they're all rich retirees, so they literally wear pearls.
We do. We have a call scheduled this afternoon to hear some updates about his Caledon 2.0 plans. I'm sure it will be as lively as ever.
If not livelier.
I'll leave you two to catch up.
Enjoy your weekend. The campus is beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, go take your next famous photo. Preferably of me.
You know I always support your work, Maxine, but if you take his portrait before you take mine...
Don't listen to her.
Maybe I can use this photo to get to the folder on the table.
Não, peraí. Vou fazer a foto.
Mind if I move that folder? My last shot felt a little cluttered.
Thank you for reminding me. It's yours. That auditing student handed it to me and told me to pass it on if I saw you. Strange girl.
And while we'd love to stay in pose, we really should get ready for the call with the board. Pray for us.
That was fun. Meet me at the Turtle for part 2. XOXO. Sophie's just fucking with me now. She's not even here. Sophie's been one step ahead of me this whole time. Hopefully now I can get some answers.
It started in December, but lately it's been getting worse. So I came to Max for help. And she told me, well, it's really more about what I told her, that Arcadia Bay is still standing. And my mom, and everyone else, is alive. But then she told me that until very recently, this wasn't the case. But if I'm here, and Arcadia Bay is also here, I don't know.
Do you know what it means? The visions, the different realities smashed together?
I have some, I want to say theories, but they're closer to fears at this point. Give me a minute. Max told me you're into astronomy. You want to take a look around? There's an image I captured upstairs that could be a new celestial object. Or it's just a speck of dust. Either way, you can help me name it.
Seriously? You're on.
All right, Moses. Let's see if you're as nerdy as Max says you are. Max isn't thinking about her birthday right now. All the more reason to get her something. Wow. Moses flies his weeb flag high. Maybe Moses would let me print something for Max's birthday. This guy's being very polite to the crazy girl who showed up at his office and monologued about alternate realities. Simultaneously existing in a state of dead and hanging in there. I know the feeling. Moses is going full Pepe Sylvia with this investigation. Is that the dude from the bar last night?
That's where I found Max last night. The place would be rubble if she hadn't been there.
And Max thinks the house is where the fire started. I don't know why it's important, only that it is.
Isso aqui é sobre o Max. Max tá lá na casa Graças ontem.
A bunch of guys getting pissed off on a message board. This never ends well.
Those guys at the bar are planning their protest for tomorrow? I don't like that timing at all.
Agreed. And the forum is password protected. If someone was able to obtain it...
I'm on it. Whoa. What happened here?
Max took that photo before she jumped back here. But I swear the fire was in a slightly different place when she showed it to me yesterday.
So, Max's presence has changed something. But the fire is still on its way. I've barely met this lady, but I keep seeing her face.
Safi was my best...
A bunch of guys getting pissed off on a message board. This never ends well.
Deixa eu voltar aqui na Safi pra ver o que ele fala.
I've barely met this lady, but I keep seeing her face.
Safi was my best friend. I hate to put her up here, but she's been acting pretty erratic lately.
Whoa. I'll bet you could see light years with this baby. A horticulturalist, too? What can't this guy do?
pet iguana? Dude, this office has everything. Some of Max's favorites are in here. It's good that she found a new movie buddy. Did he paint this himself? Why'd he stop? Moses needs a name for this dot. I should help him out.
Mamilos. Vou colocar down. Espinho espacial. Acho que down fica legal.
Wow. You process quickly.
I'm just laying it all out. We'll see if anything emerges.
So, Professor, have you solved me yet?
Not in the slightest. But I do have some follow-up questions. I'm sure you do too. Why don't you start?
I don't mean to snoop, but who's Maya Akata?
She was a friend of Safi's. They were really close until Maya's suicide. That's what started all the craziness last year. Safi blamed several people for Maya's death, and she used her powers to get revenge.
Well, it's great that you bought her book.
And I wasn't the only one. Maya's work has been getting more attention in the last year. I'm sure Safi's delighted.
I know we have a metaphysical mystery to solve, but can I use your 3D printer?
What for?
It's Max's birthday. She's being so brave about this whole save the school thing, but I think she needs some encouragement. Your anime wall gave me an idea.
Say no more. You have to text me when you give it to her. She's gonna love it.
You got it. Give it to me straight, Doc. I'm ready.
I'd like to hear more about your visions. You said they started in December?
Yeah. And they weren't even visions at first. Just weird daydreams. Of a storm, or a path, or... But they just kept coming. Then I started thinking about them, even when I didn't want to think about them. And that moment in the green room a few days ago... I couldn't leave. I couldn't think about anything else. I was stuck on that path to the top.
Okay. What were you doing in the green room before it started?
Looking in a mirror. That place was a grimy dump. Usually my favorite kind of bar. But for some reason, I started thinking about tornadoes. When Max and I were in high school, there was this crazy week where Max thought a tornado was going to destroy the school. No. Sorry, that did happen. But it also didn't happen? I don't... What's happening right now?
Let's start with what happened 10 years ago. A storm threatened your town, and Max was forced to make a choice. She saved you, and Arcadia Bay was destroyed.
But the town is okay. My mom texted me an hour ago.
Yes. Somehow, the storm didn't destroy the town, and you didn't die. Which doesn't make any sense, except... A year ago, a storm threatened the school and the town. And Max made another choice. Or rather, she refused to choose between Safi and Caledon. Somehow she saved Safi and the school. And however she tied those realities together, it appears...
She tied up some loose ends while she was at it. She brought me and Arcadia Bay back together? With Safi and all the rest?
Yes. Somehow. Your vision started when you remembered the tornado. The thing that couldn't have happened, but did. A paradox. Your life and experiences are coexisting along an entirely different reality. And that's not sustainable. Maybe when you encounter a paradox, you come unfixed somehow, but that would mean even us talking about it directly could... Oh no. Chloe, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, stay calm and tell me what you see.
It's always the same path. It ends in this outcropping with a couple of benches, like a viewpoint.
The overlook. That's where Safi died.
But there's a lighthouse, too. Like the one from Arcadia Bay. There's a sign. It's for Caledon. And my old high school.
So this place pulls attributes from both towns. Hence the lighthouse.
The sky is... wild. Lots of auroras and shit.
So it's nighttime?
I don't think there's a sun in here.
She called off the search, stopped looking for herself. Missing, they said. Then, lost. Going, she replied. Then, gone.
There's always something weird when I get to the top of the path. Me, dead. Sophie, alive. A turbocharged lighthouse beam.
Okay. As far as we know, nothing in this space is real or can hurt you.
Sophie practically lives here now.
Esquerda, muitas árvores. Direita, vozes estranhas, sons de alguém chorando. Cima, mirante e farol, quadro maluco. Tanta coisa para aprender aqui se você quiser explorar e ver a sua morte diversas vezes. Finalmente descobri a verdade. Mal posso esperar para ver o que a Max acha dela. Estive em todo lugar. Bom, quase todo lugar. O farol tá trancado. O que você acha que tem lá, Chloe?
The, ground turned to my high school bathroom.
Interesting. Does that...
Okay, Max is pointing a gun at Sophie, and there are a lot of photos.
Photos of what?
Vixe.
Shit. I saw Max. She had a gun, and it always ends a little differently, but I died. That's what I've been seeing. Me dying. Max killing me.
You said there were photos. What happened after that?
The lighthouse beam turned on, and... What's wrong?
Chloe, you vanished. Disappeared for about 3 seconds. Before you came crashing back into the cabinet.
What? Where did I go?
I don't know. I think maybe that place takes you back to the moment where Max made her choice. About Sophie. About you. Max stitched these realities together, but if you keep going back there, picking at the stitches, it could all unravel.
A minha mulherzinha sofrendo? Não aguento isso. Pois é.
Arcadia Bay was brought back to life. Why aren't they stuck in that place too? My mom hasn't told me about any weird visions.
Have you told her about your visions? My point is, we don't know what's happening in Arcadia Bay. We can conjecture, but my focus is on helping you.
But Max chose to save me. Why do I keep dying?
You're returning to the moment of Max's choice. If the choice had been up to you, save yourself or save the town, what would you do?
I'd save the town. I'd sacrifice myself. That's what I told Max to do then. At the time, it felt like what I had to do.
And the overlight seems to reflect that.
I saw some of Safi's thoughts and memories. We're stuck in that place together.
Makes sense. Safi is aware of the dual realities, and she's suddenly back on campus. Maybe she's looking for the same answers you are.
She seems depressed.
Well, you and she are trapped inside your own deaths. Emotionally, I can't imagine what that is doing to the both of you.
So what do I do? How do I make sure I don't think about, you know?
Well, distractions seem to help. Your job. Loud music, lots of people, probably kept you safer. But now that you're aware of it, and what it means, we might have just accelerated whatever is happening. I'm so sorry.
Hey, man. I asked.
We won't risk any more explorations into the overlight. That's what we're calling it now, by the way. I'll do some brainstorming. Maybe research mental techniques for...
Don't bother. You've got to focus on the fire.
But we need a plan. Your visions are growing in intensity, and that place is dangerous. If you spend more time there, you could end up in the other timeline. The one where you died.
I'm serious. It's okay. Why should I get to cheat death? It's not like I deserve it more than my dad. Or Rachel. Max saved me in the bathroom. But she couldn't make it stick. The time she bought me, it's enough. More than I deserve.
What do you mean? Of course you deserve to exist.
Not according to reality, or the universe, or whatever keeps trying to make me dead. Max has done everything she could for me. She always has. The least I can do is be there for her now. So, on to the good stuff. Who do we think is planning to start a fire? And why is this tweed dildo up there?
No.
Lucas Colmenero is a former Caledon professor. He's been stirring up animosity between Caledon and Lakeport.
If he hates Caledon, you and Max won't be able to get much out of him. Max may have gone full ivory tower, but bars are still my scene. I'll head back there right now to chat with him and his protest buddies. Maybe I can learn more about their plans.
You can do this, Max. It's only Safi. Sophie?
In the flesh.
Putting aside everything that just happened, I'm really glad to see you. The real you.
Oh. I do not deserve you, Max Caulfield. That's it. Well, don't just sit there and gawk. What did you want to talk to me about?
Why are you here? After all this time?
Oh, is that it? I don't know. Maybe I missed this place. Maybe I wanted to peep those famous leaves, or maybe I have some unfinished business.
Sophie.
Come on, Max. If you ask me basic-ass questions, you'll get basic-ass answers.
Whatever brought you back, I'm glad you're here. I've been worried about you.
About little old me? Even so, I do appreciate you keeping my cameo in your class to yourself. That's why all us students go gaga for you, Professor. The sad truth is, I'm here for you. Don't give me that dewy-eyed look. I can't decide if it makes me want to kiss you or murder you.
Then why have you been avoiding me all day? Not to mention ghosting me for the last year.
I left here believing I had a purpose. I was gonna find more people like us. The further I got from Caledon, the more I started to feel... what's the word?
Unmoored?
Deranged. These intrusive thoughts started playing in my head. My emotions were all over the place, and the visions... horrible. Waking dreams of my death. The storm. And I realized it wasn't being on the road or being away from Caledon. It wasn't my mother or Diamond or anyone else. It was you. You did something to me.
I saved you. Your powers were out of control, and I found a way to stop the storm and pull you out of there.
You talk like you understand what happened. Everyone here has forgotten what happened in the storm, but I'm still living it. Do you even know?
Your power went haywire. You broke into pieces. I had to pull you together.
And then what? Think. Where did you go in there?
It was all these motel rooms. Like the ones Chloe and I stayed in.
Have you considered why?
After Arcadia Bay, I took my grief on the road, from one motel room to the next. The storm brought me back there.
Where did you go next?
I'm remembering. It was like the eye of the storm. Did I block the sound? Was I affected by storm amnesia?
Did you and Moses come up with that? Cute.
The lighthouse. The overlook. I remember thinking, it's the same storm. It's all somehow connected. And then I saw you. You were dead on the ground. I thought I could use my power to bring you back. To merge the timelines.
But you saw her too, didn't you?
Chloe. She was surrounded by all the suffering and trauma from the storm. I thought, if I could remove it, maybe she'd be okay. Maybe she and I could start over. All I needed to do was...
The moment you saw her, she was all that mattered. She forgot all about me.
I didn't forget about you. You and Chloe are the two people I care about most in the world. I thought I could save you both.
Of course you did.
Tá dando
You're
umas
Max
travadas.
fucking Caulfield, Space-Time's golden girl. You'll always try to save everyone and everything you can. But fuck! How many times do you need the universe to tell you it's not interested? These things we have, they're just cruel jokes. Your powers destroyed a whole town. You really thought the same powers would bring it back without any issues?
I thought I was beginning to understand my powers. But you're right. I've been... naive to think I could ever really know them. Moses and I have been working for months to understand and control my powers. How can I understand them if I don't even trust my own mind?
Now there's a question worth asking. And while you're answering that one, maybe throw in what you and Moses are up to. What are you collecting evidence for? What is that weird selfie photo of you, and why is my name on a whiteboard labeled suspects?
You snuck into Moses' office?
Don't deflect. You say that you're my friend, that you care about me? Prove it. Tell me what is going on.
Ixi. Triângulo amoroso cruel. Pois é. E aí, eu conto, não conto? Ai. Se ela é minha amiga mesmo, acho que eu vou contar. Conta não? Beleza, então não vou contar.
No, not this time. I do care about you, Safi, but I don't trust you. You could have told Moses you were here. He would have been so excited. But you deceived him. Like you tried to deceive me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I deceptive? You don't like it when I use my power? Fuck, do you even realize what a hypocrite you are? You don't lie to people, you just bend their entire reality. I bet you've been rewinding this whole conversation.
I haven't. I wouldn't do that. I'm your friend.
If you were my friend, you would understand that I had my reasons for staying hidden. You would trust me and you would let me in. Fine. I guess that's that. Why is Diamond calling me? Are you responsible for this?
No, I mean, maybe a little, but she's worried about you.
Fine. Enjoy the lakeside vibes. I'll be back.
Sophie seems really messed up. After talking to her, I have even more questions than before. Sophie could be a while. When I'm ready, I should text Chloe and check in with her. Sophie's been gone for 9 months. It must feel so surreal to be back here.
20/9. É como se o ano passado não tivesse existido. Todo mundo de boa no pátio. Como se a realidade não tivesse colapsado e se reformado. Acho que eu deveria me sentir aliviada, mas só me sinto invisível. Um raio as ilumina. A arma de Persefone, Deméter e seu rosto apavorado. Sua perda, uma página aberta em branco. Sua dor limitada por um ódio franco. Ela cai e desaparece em meio a um grito desafinado. Nunca aconteceu. Então, agora acabou? Já conhecíamos essas salas e portas? Ou talvez em seu caminho pelo corredor você caiu em uma dimensão de terror e se viu em terra firme com suas versões mortas.
Sophie.
A Max está usando os poderes dela de novo. Acho que ela conseguiu entrar e sair do escritório do Owen. Embora seja difícil acompanhar alguém que foge com a realidade para apagar seus rastros. Eu sei, telhados de vidro. Talvez ela tenha ouvido meu conselho de usar mais os poderes dela, o que ela tá fazendo. E como a Chloe tá envolvida? Tomando a minha mão, você me puxou para fora do lago gélido, direto para a tempestade. Você era o herói destemido, eu a donzela salva. E eu era um monstro eliminado. Você me resgatou das rochas e me acorrentou a elas. Você fez eu me sentir viva, mas eu sei, eu morri, eu parti, eu morri.
Even for Sophie, that's some heavy chain smoking.
O que eu tô achando do jogo?
Whatever Chloe's doing now, I hope she's okay.
Até agora, tô gostando bastante. Embora eu esteja com medo de tomar as decisões que eu tô tomando, né? Não sei qual vai ser o desfecho. O pessoal tá falando que estragaram a franquia? Ah, não sei, eu vou ter que chegar no final pra saber, né? Mas eu tô gostando bastante.
Ooh, not sure I want to step into the middle of whatever this is. New plan. Find out more about the protests, then come back to Max. Moses mentioned that professor and some townies organizing a protest on a message board. Better look into it.
Peraí.
Is the art upside down, or is our world? Whoa. Hey, buddy. You're like a month early. Maybe this pumpkin's actually an alien monster, just pretending to be a jack-o'-lantern. Glad she's back today. Hey. Amanda, right?
Oh, hey. It's quite a show you put on last night. Wish I could have sold tickets for it.
I appreciated our chat last night before everything got crazy.
I'm just glad Max is okay. More than okay, actually. She's, like, glowing. You didn't knock her up, did you?
Really? I mean, it was kind of an intense night. And morning. I'm surprised.
You can go see for yourself. She was meeting someone. I think one of her students? I'm understaffed, so I'm not serving back there today.
Makes sense. Thanks. If you're looking to book any shows this month, my band is headed east soon.
Oh, you're in a band.
Oh, I manage them. Drugstore Makeup. They're a mathcore synth-pop art punk band.
Oh, sweet. So, like, the Minutemen mixed with a little Fall of Troy.
Yeah. Spot on.
Send me their stuff. I'll see if there's a date that works.
See you later.
I'll be here.
Not much of a stage, but I could see Drugstore Makeup blowing some Mountain State minds here. Looks complicated and full of tiny pieces. My old nerd friends Steph and Mikey would love it. If I was designing a mascot for this state, it would be an expensive water bottle covered in stickers inside a microbrewery. Everyone knows the best grilled cheese comes from a shopping cart in the alleyway outside the bar at 2 a.m. So, do you live here or what?
I'm trying to work.
Oh, sorry. Didn't realize this bar became a co-working space overnight. Get back to your blockchain IPO, or whatever. I'm hearing about this protest against Caledon. I want in.
I'm afraid your association with a certain former colleague of mine means I will have to decline further conversation.
Really? Why?
Goodbye.
Vish.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get anything out of this guy. I can't make out much, but I think this is the password I'm looking for. Got the password. Now time to take a look at that forum. This is the bartender from that forum Moses found. He must have information about the protest. I hear you're the guy to ask about the protest.
No clue what you're talking about.
Ué,
I'm gonna need some intel before I can get this guy to talk to me.
mas eu já peguei a senha.
I can't make out much, but I think this is the password I'm looking for. Got the password. Now time to take a look at that forum. Water is an essential part of a healthy beer diet. Back in my shadier days, I would have called this the free shit box. Imagine living in a place where you can just leave your coat somewhere and it's still there later.
Dear listeners, there was a moment last night when I thought I might never get to speak to you again. Never share what I've discovered. When the countdown rang out at the Abraxas house and it became clear that the very building I was standing in would be demolished in a matter of seconds, only my quick wits, my poise under pressure, and my determination to share the truth kept me alive. And what have I discovered? That the administration is so hell-bent on destroying the Abraxas house that they're willing to break the law and put lives at risk. The Lakeport County Court has ordered that the Abraxas house cannot be demolished until a structural engineer examines the foundation. That inspection is scheduled for 2 days from now. So why were there explosives lining the walls of the basement this weekend? I have one theory. The Abraxas alumni network is vast and well-connected, the elites of business and politics. Could their fabled Hall of Secrets be filled with illicit blackmail material? Blackmail that current and former members use for leverage against the administration? I'm not the only one with concerns. Students and faculty alike are wondering what sinister truths Abraxas might be hiding. So one must ask, why would President Teller coordinate an illegal fly-by-night demolition? Is the Abraxas Society's iron grip on the administration beginning to slip? Or is the administration so intent on covering up whatever terrible skeletons lay buried inside the Abraxas Hall of Secrets? I will not rest until I have found the truth and reported it to you.
First one to stop a fire from burning down the school gets a gumball. Cool. It's my new best friend. I guess security is pretty lax around here.
Guess so.
So, what's this protest against Caledon all about?
You'll have to ask Joey. He's the man behind the plan.
But you're part of that whole group, right? There must be some reason.
Everyone's got their reasons. I don't expect we'll accomplish fuck all, but it beats sitting around and bitching about it.
I've been hearing about this anti-Caledon group. How do I get in?
You want to protest Caledon? Aren't you a student there?
No. I grew up in the area. I'm moving back home, and I hate what Caledon is doing to the community. I'm tired of seeing rich assholes bulldoze through small towns.
I feel that. Oh, there were some informational flyers at the last meeting here. Joey told us to destroy them after, but you never know.
I'll look around. Thanks. What do you do when you're not getting in fights with strange women at bars?
I used to pull shifts at Kreller's before that closed. Now I'm trying to get a job at the timber mill where my dad worked.
What happened to him?
He skipped out on us when I was pretty young. Don't know where he went.
Sounds like an asshole. In my experience, no dad beats asshole dad every time.
Good to know.
See you later, Ren.
You got it.
Got the password. Now time to take a look at that forum.
Ainda não posso falar com ele?
That bartender Amanda seems to know things. She might be able to help me out with this password.
Heyo.
Do you know anything about this protest that people are planning online?
I've heard some things. I tried looking into it, but their forum is password protected.
I think I might have that password, actually.
For real? Let's take a look. And we're in.
Nothing like a little Latin to class up your angry protest.
Protesto confirmado, hora e local confirmado. Blá blá blá. Eles vão. Peraí. Falou e disse, irmão. Vou perder a liga de boliche e ter de dirigir até Brettleboro até aí. Mas não perca essa por nada. Eles vão todos pagar amanhã. Todos os idiotas elitistas que deixaram Lakeport sofrer enquanto Caledon fica mais rica. Todos os estudantes que ignoraram ou não deram a mínima pra gente. Eles não vão ignorar a gente agora, certeza. Sei que eu nunca fui pessoalmente nas reuniões, mas isso vai mudar. Amanhã eu vou estar lá com todo prazer. Gostei da empolgação, mas cuidado. Mesmo que sendo um fórum privado, sempre pode ter algum infiltrado. Só confiem em conversas particulares com amigos leais. Entendido. Certo, chefe. Até amanhã.
Nothing like a little Latin to class up your angry protest. Anyone willing to skip bowling league must be serious about combating institutional corruption. This dude is legit scary. And none of his buddies seem concerned at all. And the winner for most creative use of the $sign goes to Cardinal Sin. They're pretty paranoid about infiltrators. Which means I'd better do a really good job infiltrating their shit. Nothing like a little Latin to class up your angry protest.
These fucking assholes. How is any of this going to help? They're gonna set back everything we're doing to rebuild the town.
The protest hasn't happened yet. We could still keep it from getting out of hand.
You're right. I'll tell Noelle to get campus security ready.
Good plan. I'll see if I can get any more info out of Joey. See you later.
I'll be here.
The forum is scary. But it gave me a lot of good intel to use with the bartender. We'll go for tomorrow?
Excuse me?
Protest, man. I'm on the message board.
What's your tag?
I've been lurking. A little shy, you know?
But not too shy to join a protest? I don't buy it. Why were you at the last meeting?
Dude, it was bowling league. We had our match against those dillweeds from Brattleboro. Did you expect me to no-show?
I guess that checks out. Maybe you missed the meeting, but you must know the group motto from the message board. What is it?
Sic semper tyrannis, which I believe translates to, how sick will it be when we squash these tyrants?
Close enough. All right, you're good. Hate to be so paranoid, but you know how it is. We muster here, noon tomorrow, and then head straight for the admin building. And prepare yourself. This reckoning has been a long time coming. Things could get heated.
That's what I'm banking on. This lady doth motherfucking protest. Time to tell Max she's got a girl on the inside. Hello, ma'am. Can I tell you about our grilled cheese specials today?
Chloe!
Cheese, okay. You do not need to act this surprised every time we see each other.
How did it go with Moses?
You did not prepare me for that guy's office. Holy shit.
No, I mean, did he help you?
He tried. Not fixed yet, as far as I can tell. What about you? Did you crack the case with the Abrax holes?
No, I'm at a dead end. I know Sophie is hiding something in her bag, but she was too smart to leave it with me.
What's with all the sneaky stuff? Why don't I just run over there, grab what's in her bag, throw the bag in the water, and give you the stuff?
Throw her bag in the water?
Yoink.
Bitch, you did not just...
What the fuck? Here, take the mask before she comes back and beats my ass.
Sophie had an Abraxas mask in her bag. We have it now, thanks to you.
So many questions. But for now, I think we better run before she realizes she's missing it. And I have just the getaway.
The odds are stacked against us, friend. I know that our short time depends on it. No, we can't treat it lightly. Oh, it will likely kill me that I must live without you, 'cause I can't swim.
And then did I say something badass? Like, it's time to fight fire with fire.
You did not. I thought about it, but decided it would be lame. At least coming from me.
What happened between you and Safi?
She pressed me on what I was doing earlier, and I refused to tell her. With the way she's acting, I just can't trust her. She blames me for what's happening to her, and to you. And I think she's right. What's scary is that I didn't even know I was using my powers this time. And I still created a mess.
Look, I don't know Safi, but from what I can tell, she was plenty fucked up before you ever met her. Yes, your powers are weird, and sometimes freak me out too. But there isn't a single person in the world I would trust with them more than you.
I think I needed to hear that. Thank you.
Don't mention it. So, your crew here is the sassy bartender, the uber nerd, and the shape-shifting wild card. That it?
You make it sound like I'm assembling a team to rob a bank.
Well, if so, you're obviously missing someone.
Oh, who's that?
The barbarian. Who else is gonna go berserker on their asses?
Good point. Glad to have you as part of the crew.
Hey, I made you something. Now that Super Max is back in action, I thought she needed her own badass action figure. Happy birthday!
Que fofo.
This is incredible! With everything going on, I barely remembered today was my birthday.
Good thing my ass is here then.
I know he didn't fix you, but was Moses able to figure out anything?
Hard to say. I got the feeling he couldn't decide if he was more interested in helping me or studying me.
What does he think is going on?
The word paradox was thrown around a lot. Also, anomaly. Apparently, me and this Safi chick are cosmically entwined because we occupy the same quantum position. Really, Max, you should buy a girl a drink before you cosmically entwine her next time.
Har har. The fact that you can joke about your existential crisis is actually pretty unsurprising.
Thank you much.
So, I know President Teller was the one who ordered the demolition last night. And I'm pretty sure Reggie was involved somehow. He's the president of Abraxas.
Double presidential crime. 2 for the price of 1.
There's a secret occultist party at the Abraxas house tonight. Safi must be going. That's why she had the mask.
And now we have it. Next stop, freaky college party.
What about the protesters? Could one of them really start the fire?
They're super pissed off and looking to make themselves heard. I know what resentful dickheads are capable of when they feel like they're not being heard. It isn't pretty.
At least we know about it now. That gives us a shot, right?
I bet I loved being a part of it. Using your powers. I bet it felt... exciting. Like being in on it again after all this time.
course you are. Ever since that day at 2 L's. I think I would have gone insane a long time ago without you as my confidant.
But it's weird. That version of me that just fucked with your friend. What happened to her after you rewound?
Moses has his theories. I don't really understand them. I think reality is always shifting, but people are a constant. Like this canoe. It bobs back and forth in the lake, but we stay in place.
I hope you're right. To me, it feels more like we're going down Niagara Falls in a barrel.
When I was living this weekend, the first time, I really thought my life was starting to make some sense. But it seems like chaos always finds me.
I shouldn't have come here. You don't need my mess dumped on top of all the other shit you're dealing with. You have a whole new life here. I know I don't fit into it.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Okay. So, try again. And if you rewind, I'll know.
I wouldn't dare. I thought my life was starting to make sense, but I was wrong. I was focused on myself, and my career, and everything else. But there was a part of me, maybe the most important part, that was still lost. I don't really know how any of this shit works, but somehow, with all this crazy stuff happening, you're here now. And I know it's because you needed me. But I think I needed you just as much. And I wasn't brave enough to realize it.
De beijo.
Be careful!
Acho que não dá pra beijar.
I can't believe I never took a boat out here until now.
Just add it to the list of conveyances I've dragged your ass into over the years.
Let's hear the list.
Well, there was my truck, of course. That shopping cart in San Francisco. Then there was that Vespa we had in Salt Lake City.
I thought I was gonna go flying off the back so many times.
We had that tandem bicycle in Chicago. That was a disaster. And Izzy's friend's weed dealer's tuk-tuk we joy rode in Nashville.
Honestly, how are we still alive?
You mean, how are we so awesome?
Odds are stacked against our love. I'm always waking up when he is sleeping still. The catalyst, I know I'd plummet to the depths with no reasoning. One reason was the birds singing. I called in a ball and thought of you and all you meant. I'll compose myself, I'll get over it.
The Mabon party is starting soon. We've got to get to the Abraxas house.
Though I can't tell if this is better to be left another lesson learned.
So, what's next? Change into black robes?
Black shirts, going by the old photo. Then we head over to Fremont Street.
And look for smoke.
This is it. It could all start tonight.
We know that Reggie kid is up to something. Think you can get me another Eyes Wide Shut mask so we can sleuth together?
You're on. Stay out of trouble.
Between all the drinking and making out, someone must have taken their mask off.
What's the point of a Mabon party? Half of these decorations are for Samhain anyway.
You haven't been inside yet, have you? Trust me, Mabon has its own special charms.
Either there's an Abraxan with Loretta's recorder, or this is Loretta. Loretta?
Oh, hey Max. Thought that was you.
I'm trying to find Reggie. Haven't seen him yet.
Me neither. At least, I don't think I have. Stupid masks.
I'm gonna check out the house. Maybe you should do another round out here before people get too drunk.
I've never had a partner before. It's like Woodward and Bernstein. I call Woodward.
You got it.
We're gonna crack this open tonight. I know it.
Hope so. Be careful.
Mabon is about the cycle of death and rebirth. So this skull collection is totally fine and normal. Could this be the fire that starts everything? I could douse it right now. But I'd blow my cover. Better stick to the plan. Whoa. Where did they even find this? If anyone gets on this thing, I'm leaving. Don't you dare start moving. Leave it to Abraxas to turn eggs into something that screams death cult. Did this guy not get the dress code?
Are you ready for the ritual? I'm the sacrifice this year.
Sacrifice? As in...
As in human sacrifice. See you at midnight.
Okay, I thought I'd hate the mask, but it feels kind of cozy. Is that weird?
Just keep it on in the bathroom. You don't want to accidentally look in the mirror.
Glad the freaky masks didn't scare you away.
So the door password is whatever monster is on the tapestry? That's dumb.
Yeah, I think Reggie was trying to draw Abraxas and fucked it up.
And we're stuck out here because we didn't major in mythological monsters? Sometimes I hate Abraxas.
The password is on the tapestry. Thanks for the info, fellow Abraxans. Due to my newfound knowledge of feathered reptiles, I can conclusively state that this is a... Shit. Which one was it?
Ai, esqueci o nome desse. Era...
Password.
Cockatrice?
Nope. Have fun outside.
Dang it! Even if I find out the right answer, he'll never let me in now.
Password.
Basilisk.
I need to blend in and find that mask for Chloe.